Hey, in this video we're covering the most essential pronouns in Swedish. The subjects, objects, possessives, and also the reflexive pronouns. Jag. Du. Han. Hon. Det. So this pronoun is used when the subject is an et word. For example, djuret. Den. This pronoun is used when the subject is an n-word. For example, hunden. Man. This pronoun is used when the subject refers to people in general. Vi. Ni. Dom. So now we're gonna switch the subject and the object so that the subject pronouns become object pronouns. Isak pratar med mig. Daniel pratar med dig. Johan pratar med honom. Astrid pratar med henne. Astrid pratar med det. Astrid pratar med den. Isak och Daniel pratar med oss. Johan och Astrid pratar med er. Johan och Astrid pratar med dem. So observe that the only difference between the subject dom and the object dom is that we simply spell it with an extra m. Pronunciation is the same. Now these are the possessive pronouns that we use when referring to n-words in singular. Min. Din. Hans. Hennes. Dess. Ens. Vår. Er. Deras. And these are the possessive pronouns that we use when referring to et words in singular. Mitt. Ditt. Hans. Hennes. Dess. Ens. Vårt. Ert. Deras. By the way, note how the pronouns of the subjects han, hon, de, den, man, dom haven't changed. Now, let's look at what happens to these pronouns when they refer to nouns in plural. Mina. Dina. Hans. Hennes. Dess. Ens. Våra. Era. Deras. Again, observe the pronouns of the subjects han, hon, de, den, man, and dom. Note how they still haven't changed. Now, what do you think happens to these pronouns when they refer to et words instead of n words in plural? That's right, nothing changes. Whenever the possessive pronouns refer to plural, you can forget about the et versus n rule. And now we're arriving to the reflexive pronouns. Here are two pretty common reflexive verbs in Swedish. Att lära sig. Att ta sig till en plats. So how do we use these reflexive verbs? We basically just need to remember how the pronoun sig changes depending on the subject. Jag lär mig svenska. Du lär dig svenska. Han lär sig svenska. Hon lär sig svenska. De lär sig. Den lär sig. Man lär sig svenska i skolan i Sverige. Vi lär oss svenska. Ni lär er svenska. De lär sig svenska. And again, Observe how the pronouns of the subjects han, hon, de, den, man, and dom haven't changed. And the final reflexive aspect we need to have in mind. Take a look at these two sentences. So note how the first sentence indicates that Isaac likes his own car. The second sentence indicates that Isaac likes Johan's car. Now, luckily we only need to take this rule into account with 6 subjects. Guess which ones? That's right. Note how the pronouns of the subjects han, hon, de, den, man, and dom are the only ones we need to change when we want to indicate that the car does not belong to someone else but the subject. Sin becomes sitt when referring to Edwards. Isak gillar sitt hus. And it ends with na when referring to nouns in plural. Isak gillar sina bilar. Isak gillar sina hus. I hope this gave you some clarity. Vi ses imorgon.